Hello everyone, have you ever been given a gift in Grow A Garden? You probably have, right? But was it worth an insane amount of shekels? Well, the crazy thing is, I didn't even know I was being given it. So I was playing the game, meeting some of the guys from the friends list, and the usual is happening, being ignored by people who've been requesting me join them all week, getting gifts from people who I've only known for 5 seconds. Seeing a pet mole for the first time as it dives into the ground, clicking to like gardens, and getting eaten by pet turtles, the usual stuff. And the gifts kept coming, so I wanted to return the favour. Unknown to me, I had a private chat message to go to the back of my garden. As it turned out, I went to the back of my garden to get some of my nuclear-powered grapes. I wondered why there was someone lurking in my bushes. I had only one thing on my mind: what were these grapes worth? So I went to the buyer to find out. I didn't realise that a new friend called Charlie was asking if I wanted the item he was holding. I was trying to find my grapes as he stuck the aforementioned item in my face. I was still oblivious that he was trying to give me a gift, as I found my grapes and got them valued at 16.5 million. As you just saw on the right, I accepted the gift without even realising. That's not to say I was being ungrateful. I was more intent on giving stuff away than receiving. So I gave the grapes to May in return for the generous gifts. I then grabbed another shiny object out of my backpack and got that valued too. This was a mere 127,000. I decided that wasn't worth giving away, so I put it back. It was at this point I finally took notice of this strange, long-named thing in my backpack. It was called a moonlit, pollinated, burnt, zombified, shocked, disco, choc, honey-glazed, frozen rainbow candy blossom. I got it valued, but as you all know, the amount only appears for half a nanosecond. My brain was like, what? What number was that? But there was a cue. I went round the side to get the buyer's attention. Whatever this thing was, it was dripping all over me. I was holding it still, and Cool Kid was asking if he could have it. Charlie was yelling, no! I gave it to Elf, it's his, and I was like, guys, I'm just trying to value it. They both stepped out of my way and I got another valuation. There was total silence as everyone waited for the value. I saw the number again for another half a second. I still wasn't sure what number I was looking at. I was in a state of shock and had sticky goo running up my arm, so I put it away before somebody ate it. All I could say was, OMG! I must have stood still for a very long time. Even a coconut to the noggin couldn't bring me back to my senses. Finally, I was back. I had more people to give gifts. I was trying to find chicken, but they had vanished somewhere. Maybe it was the concussion from the coconut. Maybe it was, what the heck am I holding? I gave May a glowing flower. Just like Gollum, my precious was urging me to get it out. Should I go and get it valued again?
Nope.
Cool Kid snuck in front, so I quickly hid the precious. Just in time, because there was a mad influx of gifts coming at me from all directions. A few days later, I decided to sell the precious because it was pretty useless sitting in my backpack. I took it out to have one last look. I had one final dance, and then it was time to say goodbye. I walked over to the buyer. I asked if he could still afford to buy the precious from me. He said, "No problem. I will take it from you and have it destroyed for all our sakes." No, I couldn't do it. It was looking at me with its puppy eyes, begging me not to destroy it. But I had to do it for the sake of all Robloxia. I was the one and only Elf 6 Dave. I alone was worthy of the challenge, so I sent it forth into the Buyer of Doom, and it was done. Still, 1.7 trillion better off.